Good morning, Emmanuel. Steve Horne here again, and looking at Philippians 4:4 this morning. And Paul is returning to his great exhortation, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. It has been a joy to be working our way through this book in the Bible and its constant theme that we are to find joy. Again, joy in the hard places, the difficult places, the dark places. Paul himself is in a dark jail. He's in a dark time. He's chained to a Roman officer. Yet we will see he is joyful. I mean, even though he can't get out there to the churches, which is his frustration because of his love for them, he still is probably witnessing to every Roman soldier that they chain to him. He is writing these letters that bring such encouragement, not just only to the church then, but to us now, and encourage us to rejoice in our dark situation, our difficult time. And this is a time of anxiety, and just looking, quick Google doesn't take you long to find that the fact that joy, laughter can help you get rid of anxiety. We talk about nervous laughter, don't we? But it actually has a power to flood our bodies when we laugh, to take away all anxiety. It reminds me of a story of a couple of snakes. They're going along the road, and the little snake suddenly just goes, "Oh!" and the big snake recognizes that there's something going on, and that this little snake looks incredibly worried, frightened, anxious, and the big snake says, "Son, what's going on?" He said, "Well, I'm a bit worried." And the big snake says, "Well, what's happened?" He said, "Well, I just need to know something." He said, Are we the sort of snakes that bites our victims and injects them with a venom that causes them the most horrendous pain, tingling death? Or are we the sort of snakes that wraps ourselves around victims and strangulates them to a death?" And the big snake says, "Well, son, we're constrictors. We wrap ourselves around. That's how we kill our prey." He went, "Oh, great." Had a little laugh. She said, "Oh, why? What was going on there?" He said, "Well, I've just bitten my tongue." Anyway, that's the point. Well made, I believe. But to you today, if you got a worry or concern, you're anxious about the times we're in, I hope you can find a reason for laughter. Not a bad joke like I've just said, but actually the fact that, as we've heard repeatedly through this last term, that we have every reason to be joyful. However dark it gets, we carry a light that can never be extinguished. There is always hope for the believer, that we have been saved from ruin and death. We now have life eternal. We who were far off, those who have known rejection or betrayal, now we're brought right in. We're now adopted as sons and daughters of Christ and the great King. We're going to live in eternity in heaven. I mean, again, heaven is a very exciting thought. It's a good reason to be joyful. I've seen a number of good friends in our fellowship go to heaven recently. And there is a reason to have great hope. I've seen it again and again. People who've just met with Jesus in those moments, known his faithfulness, have gone to heaven. There's a great reason to be happy. But also, he is with us. He loves us. It's going to be okay. Reasons to go, "Oh," and maybe even laugh that we had those thoughts in the first place. Why are we worrying? I hope that blesses you today. I hope that you can rejoice today and have every reason to be joyful. Have a great day. Bless you.